All right, guys. Well, this is going to be this is going to be the second part of the Columbine massacre, the mass ritual shooting that occurred. Don't know really what was going on there. It's a long time ago now, 1999. So this just shows that this disclaimer, okay, because this is under the fair use, and I'm trying to critique this, and I want to put this out for educational purposes, and that's what I'm going to do. So I used to use this as my icon on my old talk shoe. That means the country, when you hang this flag upside down, that the country is in despair, Right now I believe, with all I got in me, that this country is absolutely in despair. All right, let's get on with it. This is a little silent video. I'm pretty sure mostly all you guys seen this. This is a very strange video, and there's other videos that show more to this. You'll see. Let's critique this a little bit. I might have to go back and forth on this. I can't help it, because you're going to miss stuff. I'm going to miss stuff. Hopefully I'm not going to miss too much stuff, because I hate that. I hate when I go back and look at my video and go, damn, you missed this and you missed that, and what the hell. So anyway, here we go. Okay, see, damn. I gotta stop that right there. Now see this guy jumping? The reason he's jumping is because people are tossing their backpacks. It's almost like, here, this guy in front of him is ready to toss his backpacks. It's almost like, why would you start tossing backpacks all over the floor? People are going to trip. This guy takes a leap. He doesn't trip. Okay, so of course there's always funky stuff like this where you're not actually seeing what happened. And then, of course, they break it down, and they edit the crap out of it, and they just show you what they want you to see. That's how I feel about it. I don't feel that most of the footage is really, it's really hard to critique this stuff, But all I know is they're tossing backpacks left and right, so... See, they cleared that, edited that, and now you really don't see backpacks on the floor, but you see people kind of jogging, right? And they're holding each other's backs. Like a lot of times you see this in these shootings. That's what they do. Almost like it was a drill. I'm not saying that it was. Almost like it was a drill. Now you have one of the shooters over here. Now you have backpacks all over the floor, okay? These are not bodies. These are backpacks. They're all over the floor. Whoop. What's he aiming at now? See, this is where maybe my last video touched on something that was real. Maybe these guys are Manchurian candidates. Because why are they doing this, man? They didn't, and I'm going to cover a pretty long video, probably in parts, that's coming up. I'll just show you the beginning of that at the end of this. But a lot of this just doesn't make any sense. So he's aiming a shotgun or whatever, and they're going to cut that real quick, see? He kneels down, and of course they're going to cut this. Boom! So now you have... walking over here, are they talking about cleaning up all these backpacks? There are backpacks everywhere. Why would you drop your backpack if somebody's shooting at you? To me, I would keep my backpack and, put it behind my head if I was running, maybe hope, stop a bullet, whatever. This is very strange, man. So, of course, they're going to just keep cutting this and editing it. And this is one of their videos that, you see, these backpacks everywhere, man. Backpack. They're all over the place, man. It's crazy. 11:45 a.m. Of course, this all started at least a half hour before this. this is already going in about a half hour. So where are the cops? I don't know. I don't know. But here we got coffee. We're drinking coffee. We're hanging out. Seems like no big deal. Everything's cool. Calm, cool, collected. Now, just you notice the now then they shed the light on this, right? Excuse me. And of course, this is all black and white. And back in 1999, they had some pretty good close circuit cameras. So here's geez, I can't differentiate their fucking names right now, but this is the guy with the longer hair. All right. Is that Eric? Right? Whatever. So he's gonna toss. What is that? Would you toss a grenade to land? See, and this is why they maybe have cut that. Because, hold on now. Let's back this up, see? He's going to toss this grenade literally 25 maybe feet away from him. I wouldn't do that. If that's a grenade. Hell no. That's why they cut it. Now, it just doesn't make any sense. Here they come. They're getting together. This is one of the infamous pictures. And you notice it's 11:57 at this point. Which, the last one was 11:45 that I showed. And so that's 12 minutes later. 12 minutes hanging out in the cafeteria. I guess they pushed a lot of these things around and they kind of cleaned up. This is a very strange video, man. Very strange. And then we have this, which leads to, we're done. We're done with this. So anyway, I put this video up the other day. Columbine High School Massacre, 1999, Part 1 intro. And I got a comment from an old buddy, Fat Ho. He writes, on September 11, 1984, Celine Dion sang her song in French, Un Columbine, right? For Pope John Paul II at the Olympic Stadium in Montreal. Now, I've known this guy for a long time, and man, he brings back memories. Man, we had such a good time back with the talk show. When this guy says something small and short like this, you got to look at it. So I did look at it. I said, that's crazy, dude. Did you know that? I mean, I did not know that. I'm watching a new South Park. It was just aired last week. I fell asleep last week, so I didn't see it. I just saw it last night when they put the other new one about the Catholic priest. Holy crap, South Park. My God. Anyway, it was called Dead Kids, and it's about school shootings. And, oh my God. People who watch South Park, phew, only South Park can do what South Park does. Alright, so I decided to look up a couple of these things because I know this guy knows his shit. And first of all, I believe he lives in Quebec, Canada still, and I believe he's French Canadian. I could be wrong on the French part. I think he corrected me years ago that he's not actually French, but whatever, he knows French and all that. So this is why he knows this shit. So the main definitions, English Oxford Living Dictionaries, okay? Columbine. Main definitions of Columbine in English. Columbine. 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 An aquilegia which has long spurred flowers that are typically purplish blue. Okay, so that's a clue right there. This is just crazy. First of all, when you're talking about 1984, September 11th, 1984, you should know. Hopefully you know. Purplish blue, royalty. Okay, origin, late Middle English from Old French Columbine, from medieval Latin Columbina. Herba, dove-like plant, from Latin columba, dove, from the supposed resemblance of the flower to a cluster of 5 doves. So, from French Columbine, or Columbine, from Italian Colombina, or you take the N out there and you have Columbia, feminine of the Colombino, dove-like, from Colombo, dove. And I looked this up, and there it is. September 11th, 1984. Celine Dion. Celine Dion. Now, she was about 16 years old at the time. She was born 1968. So this is 1984, which makes her approximately 16. I was 24. Okay, so let's look a little bit at this. Okay, don't like her, never did. Back in the day, if we were doing a talk show, dude, I would have busted your balls for that. Anyway, it was great info, okay? Because you got to think about this. I mean, this is 1984, for fuck's sake, guys. It was on September 11th. I mean, how, oh my. You know, just think about that. So, okay. This, just in a few sentences, this is very strange right here. This is from the History Channel. Spring break, March 18th to the 28th. That's 10 days, which is gives you the X, the original sigil of Saturn. Okay, over here. Let me adjust this. How did I get crooked? God damn this camera. Anyway, okay, so we'll just look at these few sentences here. Watch this. At Columbine High School in Littleton, Colorado, 2 teens went on a shooting spree on April 20, 1999, killing 13 people and wounding more than 20 others before turning their guns on themselves and committing suicide. The Columbine shooting was, at the time, the worst high school shooting in U.S. history and prompted a national debate on gun control and school safety, as well as major investigation to determine what motivated the gunman. It also started the No Tolerance Act shit. Okay, so let's look at this again. 2 teens, 17 and 18 years old. Did they think of themselves as, I don't know what they could have maybe thought themselves as. A couple of disciples, maybe a couple of messengers. I don't know. Because here on April 20th, which is obviously Hitler's birthday, besides Hitler's birthday, you have the 20, which is the sigil of Saturn. $19.99 inverted is 666. You add these numbers together, you have 9 threes is 27, and 1, or I'm sorry, put that and make it a 9, and 1 is 10. So you have an X in Roman numeral. Killing 13 people, which is a number of the Knights Templar. But not only that, okay, now we're getting biblical. I mean, this all gets biblical because this is how they work. 13, if you think about it, okay, there were 12 disciples, and then there was Jesus Christ, right? So him being in the Revelation, the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, you could count him as the first or the 13th. Okay, so this is just crazy because I see this shit and it's just weird. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. I don't know, maybe I'm not. Killing 13 people and wounding more than 20 others. Okay, so they don't put the number here in the History Channel. The number was supposedly 24. I've also seen 23, which is the number of death. But 24, if you add it together, is the number of man, 6. Also, 24 in the Revelation are the number of the elders. So anybody who understands their Bible is following right along with this shit, right? Okay, so before turning their guns on themselves and committing suicide. So that's a biblical no-no. You have no right to take your own life, or else, you know, you suffer, you go to Sheol. And now I'm not talking about the grave Sheol, I'm talking about fucking hell. Right? So these guys, I mean, they had everything going for them. I'm sorry. It looks like they were making a movie. I don't know, man. I don't know if they were using these guys because they made a movie and they figured, hey, we got all this footage, dude's pop is in the frickin' Air Force, a decorated pilot. Let's use his kids. These people are crazy. I mean, these people literally sacrificed their own children. And so, like back in the days when it says, you shall not have your children pass through the fire of, Moloch, the bull god, with his fiery arms extended out, and they would just plop these kids, and oh my God, that shit's horrifying, guys. So it was at the time, and then after that, people just wanted to love these guys. I don't know. And then you had your Virginia Tech, which was worse by far, who supposedly idolized these guys, right? Okay, so now what do I have? Oh yeah, okay. So this is kind of weird too. Okay, so the Columbine High School shootings, fast facts from CNN. Okay, so if you add CNN together, the third letter, the 14th letter, and the 14th letter, it equals 13. So this is last updated March 25th, 2018. By the way, this year, 2018, I can't wait till it's over because this is a scary number right here. I don't like it. It equals 11, and it also equals 9. It also equals 666, and it's just anyway. You see here this cross has 13 plaques on it, and then you have Kelly Fleming over here, and then you have this woman who's only known as Golden Eagle. I mean, you can't even make this shit up. Alright, so this is about it for this video, but I will just show you the video that I'm going to critique and that I'm going to break down, and it's probably going to, since it's like 50 minutes long, 4951, it's probably going to take some time because I'm going to try not to miss anything, which is extremely difficult, man. Extremely. So let's just play just a few seconds of this real quick. Okay, so here they come. And look, I mean, wait a second. Here they come. This is like a movie set, guys, man. There's nobody around. Are they all in the classrooms? And these guys are just coming in their black trench coats. They're black Saturn trench coats, man. Crazy eyes. Is this acting? Is this what these guys were doing? I mean, were they putting a movie together? Because there's a lot of footage where it shows all kinds of stuff that there definitely were cameras on them. It looks like they were making movies. So you have this guy, and then you have this crazy guy, and then, and a little bit of footage of that there, and oh my God. But what's lacking? It's always lacking. I'm sorry, but you can cover your face and everything all you want, but your eyes are showing, and there's no tears, no visible tears. That's always a problem, isn't it, guys? So I'm going to end that right there. And feel free to comment, subscribe, all that happy horse shit. Let me know what the hell you guys think, because it would be helpful, I mean, just that one little comment about Celine Dion, that shit made me think. And like I said, I've known that guy for a lot of years. And he always threw a little comment out and just made you go, what? So thanks, Frank. It's a shout out, buddy. Have a good one, guys.